Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies, and today is your day of spiritual message. So we're rounding up the week and seeing what Spirit has to say. Now what came out was the Will card for today, and it is 13, so 1 plus 3 is 4, and I feel that they're saying there's a lot of power here with the 4, the number 4 and the card of Will. This is shaping things to your will. In other words, but it's not the will of others. It's not trying to have control over other people. In this card, when they do the description of this card, they're saying it's not to impose your will, as in, you know, if you were in a love relationship and somebody wasn't feeling it as much as you would, and that you would be like, you know, casting spells. Oh, I wish to attract him or her back to me. That's imposing your will on others, and that's not the goal of this card. The goal of this card is to actually impose the will of what you want to yourself. In other words, it would be, instead of saying that, it would be, I want to attract the best love in my life that's going to fulfill me. So you're not actually putting your will on anybody, you're attracting it onto yourself. And that's the way to win the game. That's the way to be clear on everything that you're wishing for. Is to totally, and it's almost like bending your wishes to your will. So they're your wishes to you. Okay, so they want it to be completely clear about that. That's my will shall be done without imposing on anybody else's free will. Okay, so it gets a little murky when you get to that stuff. It does, but it's okay. Okay, so, right. The card of attachment came in. This deck always surprises me when I use it because it's always like coming out with stuff. Letting go, restriction, and fear. Right. Will takes an awful lot of courage. We've been dealing a lot with strength, the Lion's Gate, and that's all coming in. Okay, that's all. I mean, it's already been in, but it's continuing on. So take advantage of it, Pisces. Take advantage of this beautiful Lion's Gate energy that was gifted to us. A lot of this will thing, there's a lot of like binding. There was a lot of 9 of Swords coming in. Some of you are dragging some stuff from the past that you really need to let go of. Now, I know there's many of you and there's many situations coming in. So I'll give you, I'm not gonna stay in that energy too long, but some of you is, you've wronged somebody, and now you've changed, and now you're hoping that they come back to you, knowing how you've changed. If it's meant to be, it shall happen. If it's not, it will not. You can reach out, but then I would let it go. If it doesn't come back to you, it just was meant for you to start the changes. They were a part of your life to help you move, and you should be grateful to them if that's the case. If they have wronged you and you're hoping that they change, that's a whole different thing. So, and I'm not getting into that because people will be who they are. They have their own road to do, and if they've wronged you, you already know the answer of why that relationship is not working, okay? We're not battling the wills here. The only will we are talking about is yours, is your own. So this is number 8, so that's doing really hard work, quality work, but it is on yourself. So let's see what they have to say with attachment. Letting go, restriction, and fear. It says you believe that you are in a situation that cannot free yourself from, afraid to let go and walk away because of a deep sense of duty, commitment, or guilt. Perhaps you feel that you will hurt or disappoint someone if you let go. Whatever the reason, you feel you have no choice but to stay where you are. The emotional attachment is great and the fear is overwhelming. The fact that you have picked this card today is no coincidence. The message is clear. You're being encouraged to face your fears. Do not listen to that fearful voice any longer. Beyond the fear is a space of love and light, which is guiding you and urging you to break free. Trust. Initially there will be some upheaval, but eventually all will turn out well for all concerned. You owe it to yourself and others. You deserve to feel light and free. Summon the power of love within you and ask it to guide you and give you the strength to do what you know is right. The affirmation for this card is, I am free from all negative attachment. I am guided by the power of love. I look beyond my fears and I see only love. I deserve to be happy. I choose to follow my heart. Yeah. I'm going to tell you right here, the key to all of this is the fact that you're stuck in this past. Okay? If you sit there and going, why am I stuck here? That's going to be the hindrance. Spirit is saying, deal with it. Deal with it. Letting it go is definitely the answer. This is a sticky energy. It's sticky and stuck. It's got the Four of Cups attached to it. The search. Feeling lost, confused, and lonely. Okay. This is, yeah, okay. So I guess they want me to deal with some of you who come here and get uplifted, but are still feeling that sense of, I'm alone. You know, this number 6, you've got 6 and 8. They're usually very good numbers, 6 and 8. They're numbers of prevailing. But I feel as if now you're searching for something. The search. The days of our lives are forever changing, just like the 4 seasons of nature. Here's that 4 again. Okay? There's that 4 that was mentioned here. Spring follows summers, then come autumn and winter, and the cycle starts once again. At present, you are symbolically experiencing a winter season. Wow. Life seems dreary, and it feels as if everything has come to a halt. Yeah. You may be feeling a sense of loneliness and confusion, and it feels like you have lost your way. Searching for answers that do not appear to come, wanting to know why, and yearning for new inspirations. When will your passion and excitement for life return? The answer to your question is soon. Without a doubt, spring always follows winter. Look at the lady on this card. Notice how she looks out to the horizon, searching and yearning, unaware that the first rays of sunlight are just beginning to glow from behind her. Very soon, now, the light will shine upon you and a new cycle will begin, full of new ideas, new inspirations, perhaps even a new love of some kind. Affirmation is, all is well in my life. I give thanks for the changing seasons. In solitude, I grow stronger and wiser. My mind is clear. My heart is open. I'm always on the right path. Okay, so for some of you, I'm feeling that this Lionsgate has brought up to the surface some things that you may not have wanted to deal with. And now you're on the other side of that, feeling a little bit, I don't know. You're feeling like you're back at step 1 is what I'm hearing from Spirit. And they're saying you're so far from step 1. This is just an illusion, because bringing back something to deal with it is not always on the greatest scale of feeling wonderful. But it was well needed, and don't worry, it's going to change. Things are going to start feeling better for you, Pisces. Well, I wasn't expecting that today. I wasn't expecting that type of reading. But those Gaia cards are always surprising me in the way they bring out. So we are dealing with a new moon coming up. It's going to be the new moon in Virgo. So Gaia, Mother Earth, the Earth sign, letting you know that some of this stuff, you're going to get grounded now. Because Well, things are changing. Okay. So this work was needed. The Three of Cups keep coming up. At the bottom of the Three of Cups, there's also a pumpkin. You see that? So here, pumpkin time is usually end of September, October type of deal. So don't give up. In a couple of months, things I feel will start improving for you. Pisces, you're going to start feeling better, more connected to yourself. Remember, with the Tower, you have to deconstruct stuff in order to rebuild. But the rebuild doesn't happen in a day. You don't just wake up one day and the full tower is back up again, bigger and better than ever. It takes a bit. The deconstruction of things is hard. It takes a lot of will. That will card's coming in. But you are victorious. Somebody's got a Victoria in their life. And there's the Justice card is coming in to show the balance that it's represented, the clarity and the balance. Okay, so they're being very real today. Ooh, I didn't feel good though. Some of you are feeling this pain, and this it's not like physical pain. It's more like, yeah, releasing control of stuff. It doesn't always feel very good. It doesn't always feel very nice. The Four of Pentacles is a card of, you know, trying to hold everything together, protecting something, you know, trying to stabilize it and conserve it. And there's been a release of that. And when you release that, it brings in all those old fears of, is anything better going to come back again? Did I completely destroy something for no reason? If you started the process of destruction, it's because it was for a reason. It wasn't fulfilling you. Okay? Sometimes the deconstruction process is just not... It's, yeah, it's not that in a bag of chips. It's like a piece of crap. It is. It is. There's a lot of release that has to happen, and that's what's happening here. You had to release that and face your fears. Facing your fears is just not... I mean... If it was fun, it wouldn't be called fear. We wouldn't be trying to avoid it at all costs all the time. Oh. Okay, so there you go. So it's the end, thank God. Okay, we're seeing these cards in reverse. It's the end of the Knight of Cups, which is the emotional upheaval. The end of, like, charging in, and I feel like that's the truck with the wrecking ball on it. It's the end of that. You've done that now. Okay, for some of you, you've done, the damage has been done. But is it really damage? It's going to be the time of reconstruction. And this was brought about, remember, this was brought about your will, your courage, to know that you were going to be facing some hard times, but willing to do it anyway, willing to go the distance, to try to help yourself move forward. You know, I tried to do this reading yesterday, but I was so tired, and they told me to just wait till today in the morning, and I think I know now why. It's yeah. Okay, so they're reminding me as well that death was the card that represented this week. And the death of things is never easy. The death of people, the death of situations. It's always a great upheaval of emotions. Okay, it always brings in, it's very profound in the way we feel, but it also brings in profound changes. It regenerates us. It's like the phoenix rising. You may feel like it's an uncontrollable burn. And I'm going to bring this in because I felt my dad coming in this morning. And when I was young, we had a small field that was being overtaken by weeds. And not the nice kind. The ones that would, you know, scratch up your legs and eat up the vegetation around it. And my father decided to do a controlled burn. And he wet the perimeter of that small field around it really well. He had a day where it was very calm, and he stood there with a hose and watched it very, very carefully as he did a controlled burn on this field. And he had cut it and let it grow, so it wasn't a high field. It was just this much, but he knew that all the weeds in there were just killing the potential of that soil. So he destroyed it. And it looked terrible. For weeks, it looked terrible. But then he tilled the soil, and then he put seed on the soil. And pretty soon that field became a very beautiful and lush field. And it looked nothing like it did before. And he didn't completely destroy it. He just made it better. He got rid of the stuff that no longer served, that wasn't helping anybody, that wasn't making anybody feel good when they were going by. They eventually planted flowers on each end, planted a tree in the middle, and then this became something that people enjoyed looking at, enjoyed walking on. But he decided, he imposed his will on what was there and decided that something better needed to be. But it had a level of destruction that didn't exactly look great. Oh, look, this card fell down there. Oh, look at them. This, talking about my father and the girl. Okay, they're going to make me cry. As if I needed confirmation that he was here. But there he is. He tended the garden and it took some time. This is the Seven of Pentacles. This is the one saying, it's going to take some time, Pisces, to fix what's broken. To fix the feeling of feeling like crap has happened. But the dawn is behind you. The spring of your life is coming. Things are going to get better. Life isn't easy. Never was meant to be. It was meant to be such a great learning experience. Okay. Thanks, Dad. Brand new ideas, brand new things. As I was saying, Page of Pentacles. This is a solid new beginning. It's time to set goal. It's time to decide what you're going to put in your garden, how you're going to seed that field. Okay? Don't just see the destruction that's there, Pisces. See the potential for the most beautiful thing that you can create. A blank canvas ready for you to build on again. Are you ready to receive? Queen of Cups. Are you ready to receive this brand new gift that's coming in? Ugh. Cleaning the tears. The only time I cry like this is here. Why? Because they catch me off guard. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for the emotions that come through. Because remember, after the Seven of Pentacles here, there's the Eight of Pentacles. And what is that, Pisces? It's the hard work that you put in. It's the stuff that you do to make things happen. Okay, so I'm going to take from the chakra reading cards because I want to see right here what they're suggesting for you to do to help you. All right, so we have holistic health.